Good afternoon, everybody. Forehead and I in a beautiful dress. Yes. So I had to get my weekly spiritual refill from FCBC, and I want to say Pastor Lakeisha did that. I'm going to tag FCBC in that because it was a few messages today. She did that. I mean, they always do it, but when I tell you she did it, she put her foot in that sermon. I'm not even gonna hold you. Boom. So then there was a lot of messages, but there's two messages that stood out the most. One was allow your trouble to be your transportation, and that is so true. Like, you ever notice, like, when you're going through the most troubling times, it use it as your transportation to transport you to where you want to be and what you want to be doing. You cannot stay in the trouble, and a lot of us do that. Like, that would be me. I will always stay in the trouble. Think about all the bad times, all the trouble I've been in, all the trouble I caused, all the chaos I caused. Allow that to be your transportation and let it work for you. And it does, because it transports you to where you want to be. Listen, I was in a whole lot of trouble. If y'all know my story, I know my story. One day I will share that very soon. If you don't know, you will know. And it has transported me here. Do you see the glow? Glow, glow, glow. Yes. Another one was boast about your afflictions. Now, when she said this, I was a little confused when she first started off. I'm like, why would I boast about the bad things I've been through? But it's like, you boast about it because if you didn't go through those bad things, if you didn't suffer from those afflictions, if you didn't go through that, where would you be right now? And you know what's so crazy is that when you go through afflictions, and when you go through pain, and when you go through pressure, and when you go through all of that stuff, you come out better. You come out different. You come out with all that other stuff. Like, she made an analogy that when you when you put metal, let me cross the street because I'm with them in my video. When you put metal in the fire, right? What does the metal do? It takes out all the impurities out of the metal. So therefore, you are the metal. When you go through the fire, you don't become the fire. When you go through the fire, you're never gonna come out the same. You may be battered, but not broken. You may be bruised, but not broken. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up and get through that. That was the message. Like, you getting up and getting through it, moving along swiftly and professionally. Like, yes, you may be battered, and yes, you may be bruised, but you are not broken. And I want you to take that message with y'all for the rest of the week. Hell, if you could put it to the rest of your life, apply it and do it. Pastor Lakeisha, you did that. It was a lot of other stuff. I just suggest y'all check it out on Facebook. They have an Instagram page, FCBC NYC, I believe it is. You know that church right on 116th Street, the 7th. Y'all know the vibes. Listen, go check it out. It was great. The message was great. Forehead and I in a beautiful dress.